Greetings from the Languedoc, and I'm delighted to say it's beautiful and sunny. And I'm sorry if it isn't like that where you are. But I wanted to share with you just a thought that I really got from interviewing Rachel Robertson, a friend of mine from Australia. It was on our podcast, and that podcast will be published in a couple of months. And but one of the things that was really interesting was Rachel, by the way, she led an expedition to Antarctica. She's based in Melbourne, so she led and ran an expedition to Antarctica. So she was 12 months in Antarctica leading that expedition of men with no scientific background whatsoever. She's an MBA from the University of Melbourne. But one of the leadership lessons, and she speaks a lot and has written a number of books, one of the leadership lessons that she shared with me, just wanted to kind of share with you today, was the whole principle of no triangles. And what she means by that is that if if you're my boss and I come and I talk to you, but I'm talking about somebody else, then she would just cut that off because she said, you've got to go and talk directly to the person because sometimes we feel, okay, well, maybe we're doing the right thing by allowing somebody to come and talk about somebody else because they're venting, they're getting out of their system or whatever. But the truth of the matter is that that's not the case. And I would agree with Rachel because to a large extent, when you actually engage and you allow that conversation to take place, then to a certain extent, you're complicit in that discussion. So now you're part of the problem. And you're also perhaps inadvertently taking responsibility for solving the problem from the person who's actually come to complain to you about it. So I think our principle of no triangles, I think it's a very good principle at work. I think that people should learn to be, to sort out their own issues. If they got an issue with somebody else, let them go and sort it out with that person rather than coming to you and to try and get you to sort it out. I think it's a very good example, even in our personal lives, where we sometimes give out about somebody else, but in actual fact, what we should do is just go and talk to that other person and not actually engage in this conversation with third parties. So I just wanted to share that with you because I think it's a really important point about building teams where there is an agreement that there are no triangles and everybody signs up to it. So if somebody does come to complain about somebody else, then you can simply ask the question, well, what about our commitment to no triangles? Have you actually dealt with it? Now, if you've dealt with it and it still hasn't been resolved, well, then, fine, there can be a reason to actually maybe get involved. But the first port of call has got to be there are no triangles. Just wanted to share that with you this morning. If you want to have further conversation about developing your leadership and leading your teams, then you can message me here or you can reach out to me at john@johnmurphyinternational.com because I'd be delighted to hear with you. And if I can help you become a stronger leader and build a team, then I would be thrilled to make that happen for you. So we'll talk real soon.